Mountains ain't the river stayed, but up was gone, so was truth. Just trails that twisted back to you. Held it tight through dust and rain, looking for a path from pain. But every turn just led me forward on a map that had no north. Can't find home if stars won't show, and hearts forget which way to go. You wander far, yet never forth, with a map that lost its north. It's not the steps that wear you thin, but wondering where you've never been. And every mile just feeds the myth of something real you always missed. So fold it up and let it fade. Some roads aren't meant to be obeyed. Truth don't need a perfect course, just a map without a north.
Neon flicker in my rearview glass. I see the night, but I don't see the past. Foot on the gas, heart stuck in park. The city loud, but I feel dark. They say it's better here, lights and gold, but I'm just colder in this cold I hold. Talking big dreams on a crack phone, ain't no one home. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never right. The way you said my name once still echoes in my room. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you. Coffee, cold playlist on repeat. Try to move on with a backbeat. Met someone, she don't talk like you. Said I'm fine, but it ain't true. If you walk these streets, you'll find all the broken look just fine. But I've been lost in clear view, holding shadow shaped like you. There's nothing in the neon but broken-hearted lies. Everybody just plays the same song that used to feel so right. You left me with the silence of everything we knew. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never ride. The way you said my name once, it still echoes in my room. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you.
Clouds hang heavy over clay, but nothing breaks, it stays that way. The field turns dry beneath the gray. I promise held but turned away. A letter torn but never sent. A heart unspoken, only the thunder hums behind the wall. This is the rain that doesn't fall. It's not the storm that does you in, but what stays quiet deep within. No floods, no crash, no final call. Just the weight of rain that doesn't fall. A silence kept for someone's sake. A vow you didn't mean to break. Regret just sits where hope once crawled, under the rain that doesn't fall. Dry riverbeds still dream of tides, like wounded men who never cried. And skies can bruise but never bald. They hold the rain that doesn't fall. So don't be fooled by quiet skies, or calm beneath the lover's eyes. What drowns us ain't the storm at all. It's the rain that doesn't fall.
Your coat hangs on that porch once more, a frozen scene from days before. I found it there untouched, unsaid, a silent mark of words unsaid. The clock moves slow but never fades, like heavy dust on empty shades. We said farewell but didn't part, still carrying the weight of heart. 5 years on the same goodbye, the moments change but not the why. Love repeats without a sound, a loop that keeps my feet on ground. We stand still in quiet fight, two souls lost in fading light. Face the road we vowed to take, but every step feels more mistake. The past hangs thick like morning haze. No new breeze breaks these old days. The nights stretch long, the days remain. My story stuck in silent pain. I search for where to find release, but you're the calm inside my peace. 5 years on, the same goodbye. The tears have dried, but still the sigh. Love repeats without a sound, a loop that keeps my feet on ground. Still caught beneath the fading sky, two souls lost in quiet cries. Maybe someday the stillness ends, and time will heal what love once penned. But until then we hold the chain. 5 years on, the same refrain.
Planks gone gray with battered years, nails bent back by frozen tears. Once held laughter, hay and foam, now just stands and meets the storm. Crows don't ask about the past, wind don't care what couldn't last. Doors still swing where youth was born, in the barn that faced the storm. Not all strength makes a sound, some just hold through shaking ground. Even broken beams conform to the barn that faced the storm. Skies to clear, never hid from thunder near. It just stood both bruised and worn, knowing peace could follow scorn. So when the clouds begin to form and daylight bends in and winds forlorn, remember grace is often torn like the barn that faced the storm. Drove past the diner, still missing that swing. Still got that light that flickers by the scene. Dashboard glow, your name in my head. Ain't said it out loud, but I whisper instead. Tires hum like the song we play. When you laugh and just look away. I hit that curve, still feels the same. But the air don't carry your name. These back roads ain't changed a bit, but they ain't home now, you're not in it. That old barn still leans just right, but it don't hold you in moonlight. I roll the windows down and choke on words I Gas station's open, same old kid. Said you look tired, yeah, maybe I did. I lie and say I'm just passing through. Truth is I came to remember you. Ain't no fire, ain't no goodbye, just a cold seat on the driver's side. You left like foggy morning light, slow and clean and out of sight. These back roads still hum our tune, but I'm singing it to a half full moon. The swing still creaks like a memory, but it ain't holding you or me. I roll the windows down and grin, a ghost that I let settle in. If you're gone, guess I can't blame the fact these roads ain't ever changed.
Winding trails stretch far beyond my sight. Dust on boots, I chase the fading light. Horizon hums with stories yet to find. Each step a thread to unravel my mind. Gravel crunches soft beneath my low. Long roads call my heart's eternal code. Long roads lead where dreams and freedom blend, carving paths where broken souls can mend. Every mile I roam, I'm closer to my truth, finding peace in scars from wanderlust youth. Through the dust and stars, my spirit set to soar. Long roads guide me to an open door. Fences lean where fields of amber sway. Sunset paints the end of another day. Strangers smile, a fleeting friend I meet. Shared a moment, then my journeys beat. Tireless feet keep moving through the years. Long roads call my hopes, my joys, my fears. Long roads lead where dreams and freedom blend, carving paths where broken souls can mend. Every mile I roam, I'm closer to my truth, finding peace in scars from wanderlust youth. Through the dust and stars, my spirit set to soar. Long roads guide me to an open door. Will these paths still stretch when I'm old and gray? Will my heart still burn for one more lonesome way? Every turn's a tale, each mile a song to sing. Long roads lift my soul on tireless wings. Long roads lead where dreams and freedom blend, carving paths where broken souls can mend. Every mile I roam, I'm closer to my truth, finding peace in scars from wanderlust youth. Through the dust and stars, my spirit set to soar. Long roads guide me to an open door.
We've laughed our way through Friday nights. You knew my heart but not the why. I held it in, afraid to break what we had and what's at stake. But every time you lean on me, it gets harder not to speak. You call me friend, I play along, but girl, that word feels kinda wrong. 'Cause every time you smile like that, I lose the breath I thought I had. I I've been quiet, scared it ends, but I love you more than friends. You talk about some guy you met. I nod and drink, try to forget, but you don't see the way I look. When you ain't looking, I'm an open book. If I don't say it now, I'll regret all the nights we never met. You call me friend, I say okay, but this truth just won't go away. You're the first light in my sky, the reason why I even try. I've been waiting for this sin to say I love you more than friends. You call me friend, I play along, but girl, that word feels kinda wrong. 'Cause every time you smile like that, I lose the breath I thought I had. I've been quiet, scared it ends, but I love you more than friends.
No stone was tossed, no thunder cried, just air disturbed the water wide. A weightless drift, a silent ache, the feather that unstitched the lake. No ripple meant to carve the shore, but still it reached the cabin door. A single fall so soft, so late, yet cracked the calm it once could save. Some wounds don't bleed, they quietly break. No scream, no fight, no grand mistake, just stillness bent for sorrow's sake. From the feather that sank the lake. The surface healed, or so it seemed, but nothing is the way it dreamed. Where once reflections dared to wake, now only silence dares to shake. Some wounds don't bleed, they quietly break. No scream, no fight, no grand mistake, just stillness bent for sorrow's sake. From the feather that sank the So when you feel what doesn't show, that's where the deepest currents flow. It wasn't thunderstorm or quake, just the feather that sank the lake. The lake. Oh.
poured hot sauce in my morning tea. Boss said, boy, you're 2 days behind. I said, blame the moon and the county line. Gas light on, phone's at 3. Ex texted just to roast me. Said, you still broke and drink too much. I said, that's fair. Now what's for lunch? Folks say I'm a walking mess, but stress don't stick when you don't do much. Then I finally moved. Yeah, lured by fear and irony. Like a stretch notes in the things are broken. I care too much, just think of all three sometimes my key. But that list I said on me, I ain't the dealer to fade date went for. My net line girl. I could fix my sacred trait. Cuba, Cowboy Chords. Middle Yale, said box ass Leo. Saying ambition's three from hell, but a seal from a bust old proof. Got history for when to. The night say born, you're out of place. I was scrambled out by just a taste, little ice is through. Oh, but hey. Then that date still may stick today. They my fault, they mine. That thing is putting on right take free. Crack the sheet and the main things still life so I'm lazy sex. Don't call on when I'm free. So has to fix that to me. Big cleat and I get free. Beat my Ford. But ain't my way. Body, mind, blue. Body, mind, blue. Red dirt road, sky turning gold. Wind in my face, this wheel I hold. Feels roll by like a radio song. Feeling that pull, been gone too long. Country skies, they talk to me, whispering soft through the hickory trees. Take me, sings where I used to roam. Take me along. Fence line leaning, barn still there. Old dog barking at the evening air. Porch light flickers like it always did, calling me back to that front step kiss. Country skies, they talk to me, whispering soft through the hickory trees. Creek breeze sings with her my used to. Take me home.
take me home, back home.
Hold off at the Chevron sign. Half a tank, but I needed time. Sky was bleeding pink and blue, like the words I should have said to you. Ashtray full, but I don't smoke. Your voice echoes in every note. Old love songs on the radio hurts more when you already know. That night felt longer than the road. You left and I drove slow. I ain't mad, just hollowed out, but I still hear your name too loud. Gas station lights on my windshield, looking like stars, but they don't feel real. You said forever like it burned slow. Now I'm just chasing your echo. Empty seat where you used to laugh. Can't rewind, can't take it back. If you ever wonder what I see, it's your ghost right next to me. Phone says no signal again, just like how we used to pretend we were fine when we were not. Now I'm stuck with all we lost. Every exit looks the same. New town, same pain. Review's just a movie reel of a love that forgot how to feel. Gas station lights on my windshield, dripping down like tears I can't kill. You said always like a soft song. Now I'm humming it all night long. Engine running, I ain't moved, still sitting in the shape of you. If you ever wonder where I be, it's your ghost right next to me.
Wrote it down in cursive slow, on paper soft as falling snow. Folded dreams and lines I kissed to an address that don't exist. No zip code, no mailman's route, just faith I never talked about. Dropped it in a box of mist to an address that don't exist. Some letters don't need a door, they write on things we long for more. No name, no street, no witness, still I wrote that old address. Or maybe you're somewhere past the bend, where truth and memory pretend. If hearts can land where hope persists, you'll find the words you've always missed. And if you read it know how many each line to keep, though it vanished in the morning's twist. It was sent to where you might exist.
Pulled off the road, half tank gone. Same old truck, same old song. Your name still burned in the dash, like smoke from a bridge we crashed. Your coffee cup still in the tray, lipstick mark won't wash away. I drive slow through these backwood turns, hoping some pain might not return. Ain't no slamming doors or fights, just a slow fade into quiet nights. You ain't mad and I ain't proud, guess some good things just die out. Ain't much left but an echo ring of your goodbye still stinging. You said it's not you, I said I'm fine, but you knew damn well I lied. Now this seat feels cold at night, no hand to hold at the red light. I ain't crying but I ain't tough, just driving around with not much left of us. Your flannel's hanging on the hook, still smell like spring and the way you look. I leave it there like a photograph, afraid to lose what we once had. They say time will clean the slate, but memories don't wash away. Ain't much left but this beating heart, still ticking in a truck that won't start. Your ghost rides in my rear view, ain't moving on, just missing you. No big fight, no final word, just silence louder than I ever heard. Some folks break, some folks bend. Me, I just stall where we end. Saw your name light up my screen. 2 months clean and now this thing. Said you just wanna talk real quick. Well, darling, I ain't buying it. I know that tone, I know that game, rolling in like nothing's changed. But I ain't that same old fool. Gas up the truck, not the truth. I got scars that wear your name, but I ain't playing back that tape. 'Cause you can't sip sweet tea after burning down the porch. Can't ride back easy once you
that never learned the past. I ain't mad, just done, that's all. Some stories end before the fall. No hate here, just peace and space. Go love someone you won't erase, 'cause you can't sip sweet tea after burning down the porch. Can't ride back easy once you've slammed that door. You want my heart on layaway, but I cashed it out that day. Yeah, you miss the me I used to be, but I don't live there anymore. Yeah, I don't live there anymore.
Old roads curve like questions left. Tires never turn, but dreams still slept. Clouds don't speak, but they recall hands once raised that dare to fall. Windows glare with no regret, as if the past had not been met. There's a weight in spaces bare, meaning built from vacant air. Stillness of the unseen sings louder than the truth. What we feel but never name outlives forgotten youth. It holds us where we're weakest. It lifts us when we leave. No sound, no light, no reason, just the stillness of the unseen. Some things aren't meant to surface, some truths just stay in dust. But somehow through the silence, they still remember us. Stillness of the unseen, in every glance that fades, it carves us into silence and speaks in different ways. If hearts were ever written, it's somewhere in between, the hush behind each moment, the stillness of the unseen.
Talk like lovers, but left like strangers. The night in your car felt safe, but in danger. You laughed like we had time, but we were just a phase, another almost moment that never learned to stay. And I played it cool, but damn, I knew you were in mine. Not really, it was all
This almost hurts more than gone away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You wore my hoodie like you meant a vow. Still folded up, but don't wear it now. You never said goodbye, just disappeared in spring. Left a silence I still hear sing. They say if it's meant, it finds a way. But we found out and walked away. It was almost love, but almost breaks. Like a song that fades mid-melody, no grace. You took your half, I kept my eight. Almost love still keeps me awake. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Friday night, up down on a back road. Bluetooth crackling, got nowhere to go. You in that tank top singing too loud, smiling like you're still running this town. Ain't no map, but we know the way. Following laps where the memories stay. That curve, that bridge, that stop sign kiss still feels like home when we drive like this. Boy, rolling like we never left. Like time don't take nothing, it can't forget. Got that shine, got that slow burn golden, and everywhere we say still feels brand new. Hearts beating through that dashboard breath. We're rolling like we never left. You said turn here like you never moved on. That old dirt lot, same vibe, same song. We parked and laughed till the world went mute. Truth in your eyes under that moon. No plans, just gas and open sky. Old roads, but we're riding high. Could've stayed gone, but here you are, still burning like a backseat star. We're rolling like we never left. No years, no tears, no second guess. This feels too real to be just pretend. Like a movie looping back again. Heartbeats loud in your silhouette. We're rolling like we never left. We're rolling like we never left.
Drove past her porch round 8:45. Lights still on like she's keeping time. Curtains closed, but I know the way. She always leaves it on just in case. I park slow, let the engine hum. Roll to smoke, let the silence run. A porch swing creak and a bug zap sound. That's the heartbeat of this small town. She left the light on every night, like I might show up and make it right. She don't call, she don't write, but that bulb still burns through the night. A quiet way of saying you ain't gone. Yeah, she left the light on. I ain't walked up those steps in weeks, but I know how her front door squeaks. And I swear I saw her shadow move, like part of her still waits there too. She left the light on every night, slow, like she don't want the world to know. She moved on, but not all the way. That porch lamp still got things to say, like if you need me, I ain't far gone. Yeah, she left the light on. Yeah, she left the light on.
I laid the seeds at break of day, prayed the wind would know its way. But every night beneath the stars, that field still hung in broken bars. It wasn't storm, it wasn't drought, it was the silence drawn inside out. The soil remembers every step in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots have wept in the field that never slept. Some ghosts don't haunt with cries or chains. They rise through wheat and autumn rains. And when you kneel to sow regret, the land don't let you just forget. So I rise before the morning dew, still hoping something will break through. But I've learned why no promise kept in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots have wept in the field that never slept. Light as a thought, no one believed. It fell where no soul grieved. No wind caught it, no eyes wept. The feathers sang and silence kept. vanished where the cold had grown, a weightless thing now sealed in stone. Not every fall is seen as flight, not every wrong was born from right. Some faiths aren't lost, just overthrown, like a feather drowned in stone. It once knew sky and open grace, now held in place with no escape. Time won't lift what's overthrown, not from the grip of buried stone. Soon if you find a quiet ache that won't sleep and won't break, it might be yours or mine alone, a feather caught beneath the stone.
The clock ticks slow, the room stays cold, stories lie in silence told. I count the stars, I count the pain, tracing memories like a chain. Thoughts collide in restless streams, fading hopes and shattered dreams. Every hour feels the same. In the quiet, I call your name. Endless nights that won't let go, fighting battles no one knows. Hearts that ache and shadows deep in these nights. I barely sleep. Morning breaks with pale gray light, still I wrestle with the night. But every dawn I find my way, though the nights may never stay. So I face another day with scars that time can't take away. Endless nights will pass me by till the stars fall from the sky. Endless nights that won't let go, fighting battles no one knows. Hearts that ache and shadows deep in these nights. I barely sleep. I barely sleep. Endless nights that won't let go, fighting battles no one knows. Hearts that ache and shadows deep in these nights. I barely sleep.
Stood by the rail, wind in your coat, eyes full of words you never wrote. The hands kept turning on that old wall, but they missed the moment meant for us all. We weren't late, we weren't too soon. Met halfway beneath the silver moon. Still the minute hand just slipped away, and the hour we needed lost its say. There's a tick for every flame, a chime for joy, a toll for blame. But not a sound, not one slight pow from the clock that skipped our hour. Time don't lie, but it forgets. Where promises and silence met, it didn't stop, it didn't stall, just looked away when we gave it all. Maybe fate don't wear a face, maybe love can't win that race, but deep in gears we still replay that hour that let us drift away. Now we live by different chimes, marked by separate sets of rhymes, but I still wait beneath that tower for the clock that skipped our hour.
Dust settles where the boots once tread. Stories linger in the words unsaid. Fences lean with time and rain. The memories burn like summer flames. Feels like fall waiting still for hands to work and hearts to fill. It calls in its quiet way. The old road never forgets every tear and every regret. Though feet may wander, hearts confess. The old road holds what we suppress. Sometimes the wind carries a tune of laughter lost beneath the moon. And though the years have moved us on, that road remains when we are gone. The old road never forgets every tear. Feet may wander, hearts confess. The old road holds what we suppress. No matter how far the miles grow, some roots run deep and some pain show. Past is a silent guest, waiting on the old road's crest. The old road never forgets. It's more than dirt and silhouettes.
It's been sitting by the closet door since the night you walked the floor. Tag still hanging, zippers tight. No one touched it since that fight. Inside there's denim full of dust, a shirt that held your midnight trust. But you left it, never looked back, the luggage that never got unpacked. We moved on but left that weight in that small room by the gate, like words that no one dared react, just luggage that never got unpacked. Some goodbyes don't slam a door, they settle down in drawers and floors. And every time I pass that rack, I hear the life we never unpacked. So it waits there still and plain, like a suitcase soaked in rain. A love we lost, a silent act, and luggage that never got unpacked.
Lift your cup on the dashboard, windows down, wind hit the chords. Didn't say much, just drove away, but I still hear what you didn't say. Last night felt like half a dream. You walked out slow and clean. I stayed still in that old chair, like maybe you turned back right there. No storm, no slam, no big goodbye, just a breath and a blink of light. I've been waiting on that call, one more ring, that's all. Checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something, give me a clue, 'cause I ain't moved at all. Still waiting on that call. Your coat's still on the backseat, dust don't lie and neither did we. I replay that scene each night, still hoping you'll get it right. No fire, no break, no black and blue, just space I can't run through. I've been waiting on that call, holding breath, counting fall. Screens lit up, but it ain't you. Guess silence is speaking truth. If you're done, then say you are. Don't leave me guessing in the dark. I can't keep watching walls, still waiting on that call. I've been waiting on that call, one more ring, that's all. Checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something, give me a clue, 'cause I ain't moved at all. Still waiting on that call.
Walked through years with open eyes, yet left no trace beneath the skies. No carved initials, no roadside stone, just pages turned and winds unknown. Chose no fight and claimed no hill, left the glass half full and still. Stories whispered in the breeze, never anchored, never ceased. This is the path without a print, no sign, a step, no breath or hint. A road that bends but never stays, a song unsung in borrowed days. It wasn't flight, it wasn't fear, just moving through without a mirror. Not gone, not held, just loosely skinned. A life that passed but never pinned. The names were real but didn't root. The stars above stayed resolute. And though the ground was soft and wide, nothing bloomed and none replied. Some walked to leave a mark behind, some hoped to carve their face in time, but some just flowed from ridge to ridge. No flame, no fall, no broken bridge. So here remains a road unseen, not lost, not dark, just in between. And if you ask what might have been, it's in the path that left no print.
Pulled them all out that hotel drawer, left your name on the lobby floor. Thought I'd drown, but I'm floating more. Yeah, I'm done keeping score. Your ghost don't scare me in my sleep. That chain you left ain't cut too deep. I got my boots, I got my beat. Finally feeling free. Now I'm driving fast with the windows low. No weight on me, just wind and smoke. Laughing like I never broke. Ain't no tears, just let it go. Let it fade, let it fly. We ain't meant, and that's alright. I got fire back in my soul. No more holding on, no more holding on. Phone be buzzing, I let it ring. Your old news like last spring. I don't hate you, I just sing what I learned from everything. You loved hard, but lost the thread. We talk loud, but nothing said. Now my silence feels like gold. Yeah, that's the part I hold. And now I'm driving fast with the windows low. No weight on me, just the wind and smoke. Laughing like I never broke. Ain't no tears, just let it go. Let it fade, let it fly. We ain't meant, and that's alright. I got fire back in my soul. No more holding on, no more holding on. Ooh, no bags, no drag, no guilt in the back.
back, just stars, just tracks, and I ain't looking back. No way. You were a storm, I needed rain, but now I'm dancing with the flame.
Didn't even fold, left your jacket but took my soul. I stood there, didn't say a word. The slam of that door was louder than her. I ain't trying to call, ain't begging you back, but truth is I still wear your tracks. I'm the one who stayed while you moved on, so sleep on my side. The smoke reminds what you used to mean. No words, no fight, just silence grew. And now my house don't feel like two. If leaving made you whole, then breaking made me real. I'm not mad at you're gone, I'm just trying to feel. I'm the one who stayed through storm and fall, still answer the
rust on the hood, dents on the side, but I remember every ride. Fields at dawn, storms at night. Through it all I held on tight. Gear stick loose, the mirror cracked. Still I never once looked back. Miles behind me, tails ahead. Many roads I've softly tread. I ain't fast, and I ain't new, but I've hauled dreams and pulled folks through. Though the paint fades with the breeze, somehow this old truck still breathes. I've heard the cheers, I've felt the weight, from wedding bells to broken gates. I've carried grain, I've carried tears, held more than just a load for years. I ain't fast, and I ain't new, but I've hauled dreams and pulled folks through. Though the pain fades with the breeze, somehow this old truck still breathes. They parked me by the maple tree, said I'd earned my rest, set me free. But even now when no one's near, I hum with time that lingers here. I ain't polished, but I'm proud. I've moved through silence and through sound. Though they say I've had my peace, somehow this old truck still